Man, nowadays everybody gotta talk like they got something to say, but nothing. Man, bump that. Y'all forgot about Herb Jones.
First took away. Gas for this. Get your money's worth out.
Whoa, now. It's another episode of Propels Talk. You know what I'm saying? It's me, the Uptown Mayor, but we good in every hood. Today I'm the Herb Venger. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get to that later. I got my dog in the building, man. You already know how you credit line, real estate mogul.
Credit line.
I'm just saying he got house credit. You know what I'm saying? He got t-shirt credit. He trademarked it. We got Cheddar Chaz in the building.
Whoa, what's popping?
What's good, my dog?
Like what the fuck?
No, that shit look like a goddamn.
Okay, and Alonzo.
Yeah,
I thought that shit was too.
No, look, I stole this from my pops. It was a bitch be gone spray. I was like, oh, I gotta get that, pops. I need that cup, partner. So I had to get that. Let me get that out, your dog. Go ahead, Pop. Go ahead.
You good. Ham in America's poster child, mile 5. You know what I'm saying? They call him 5K Reed. You know what I'm saying?
Mile 5 is fire.
I got you.
Hey, got it.
I got you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna never let you down, dog.
Oh, never.
You know what I'm saying? We got a soul brother in the building. What's good, cousin?
Shit, chilling, man. How you feeling, bro? You know what I mean? Uptown finest.
You got a little scotch there? You got a little scotch?
Man, bro, it's got a little wine, bro. It's a little wine.
Okay.
It's a little wine. Yeah. Little,
hey, what they call that joint when you in I think it's like France. They have like lunch, but their lunch is like super extended. Right?
Yeah.
What they call that? You know what it is?
I don't know
the name for it. Chad, if you find it, let me know what it is.
Oh, yeah. Y'all put that in the chat.
Yeah.
Chat, what's good, chat? What's happening with y'all, man?
We got our dog Michael Morgan in the building, blessing us early with the 2-piece.
Mike, what's good? What's good,
Just
Mike?
Davis, hit the like button, y'all. We got Just A Dave, my dog.
Chad's cousin.
Yeah, my cousin or something. Jonathan. We got our dog Cole in the building.
DJ Neef, like DJ Neef.
DJ Neef. Oh, okay.
A lot of them. Game Osborne in the building. West Bank. Oh, we got Nap Dog in the building. And we live on Twitter as well.
What?
So look,
Live
y'all
on Twitter.
I noticed I was about to ask about that. If y'all on Twitter, make sure y'all tap in and subscribe and hit the like button. You understand?
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Real. Man, listen, man. I got some things to talk about today, dog. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Look, bro. I heard y'all talk about everybody this offseason. I heard y'all talk about Kevon Looney. Y'all told me Trey was the face in the future and an all-star. Y'all talked about Jordan Poole and what he was gonna do. I done seen Zion with brothers in the East that I know. I ain't gonna talk about it. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about it. He in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? I seen y'all talk about. I even heard y'all talk about Eves. Y'all talked about Willie Green. Dog, y'all forgot about her, bro. I come to y'all today as a Herb Venger, and I'm gonna be very biased in my assessments if y'all don't say positive things about her today. So this is what we here to talk about, bro. I guess this is what you got, Fab.
I'm listening, bro. Listen, you know, I've been super I ain't gonna say that. I've been very supportive of Herb. You know what I mean? Like year after year, I thought he was really the best defender for at least 2 seasons. I thought he could have maybe won Defensive Player of the Year. About as good of a defender he was. The Pelicans again ranked 6th in defensive efficiency back-to-back seasons. His teammates said that it was because of Herb, and mainly because of Herb. So this season, I'm kind of, I'm gonna take a step back and be critical and allow Herb to be himself, and hopefully that comes with a new set of game from Herb, right?
We're gonna talk about that.
We'll see. Yeah.
So, Chaz, why you forgot about Herb, dog? Like, what's popping? Why you forgot about my dog?
Shout out to Lala. Sometimes, it is out of sight, out of mind, and it's one of those things where, Herb to me sometimes like a good offensive lineman. Like you don't really notice him until something's going wrong.
Yeah.
For better or worse, you know what I'm saying? For me, I didn't necessarily forget about him. I just think I'm just looking for another gear. I'm looking for another gear. Just evaluating the team. I always felt like Herb was a guy who could give you more, like take on more of an offensive role than he's been given. And I'm really hoping to see that this year, because I think now is the time to do it.
No doubt. Before we get any further into this show, I want to say this. At some point tonight, we're gonna open up the chat line, bro. We gonna let y'all do some talking and try to figure out what y'all think, bro. Oh, my fault. I was trying to read. All right, Justin. Justin texted me. I was trying to read. Okay. Listen. So let me ask you this. With that being said, 5. Is there another level to Herb Jones's game? And if so, does he break through this year?
See, I look at it from a contract standpoint, right? Can he outplay his contract? Right? I think he outplayed his last contract and then the contract before that. This one, it's going to be tough. But, they paid him based on what he did already, right? Like, I think they rewarded him for what he did. Now, can he take the next step? And what does that actual next step looks like? And for me, the player comp, it has to be Derek White. Like, that has to be the player comp. Can you still defend at a super high level? And also, can you score against, maybe the third, fourth best defender on the opposing team? Because usually you're not going to be guarded by a high level, defender, because they're going to be, guarding Zion or possibly guarding Trey or Jordan Poole. Can you be impactful, in spite of? And I think that's where Herb has to be really good, because now Chaz has been really, really good. I think he's kind of converted me into this point where, bro, you got paid. So I can't look at Willie Green anymore and be like, it's his fault. Like, we already know it's his fault. It's only so many times when my daddy used to be like, hey, you can only complain about shit, a couple of times with me. It get to a point where, like, what that is. Either you're going to deal with it or you're not. And I'm not in the mood for, blaming Willie Green for, like, he is who he is. You got paid. You get paid more than Willie Green. Now I need to see what that actually looks like. And can you outperform your new contract?
Okay. So with that being said, outperforming his contract, I'm gonna be honest. Again, I'm being biased tonight, and I ain't really feeling no Herb slander. Like, you telling me like Willie Green is like, I mean, Herb not Willie Green proof, so I can't really do a whole lot unless my coach.
That guy.
No, one loves that guy. Unless my coach, you know what I'm saying, he step up to make me better, right?
Bump all that, dog. Shout out to Just Say Davis, dog. I need something like this. Probably even better. And he got to lead the wins. They got to lead to wins.
That's a tall task, my dog.
You got your money. What you mean it's a tall task?
That's a tall task, though.
What? No, that's not a tall task. No, you can't play them games. You can say that on a rookie deal or the previous deal. You can say that then.
That's okay, contract now, brother.
All right, let me ask y'all this. Who are you offensively? Who a better player?
What are you comparing? What are you talking
Derek and Herb.
Derek White.
Know what I'm saying? So how,
nigga? Hey, I'm sorry. We already
good.
We here.
Right.
Hey, bro, like the contract says you make this. My return on investment got to be wins. If you getting paid this, you got to do this. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care how you do it. You got to get it done.
To echo 5 sentiments, see me, I almost feel like Josh Hart is my desired comp, right? As far as Herb, I need you to rebound. I already know what Herb is capable of in transition. One of the best Euros in the league, in my opinion. And I know he's capable of 15 points. Like, I just know he can do it, right? And one of the better cutters on the team, has basketball IQ. But, it's just about not being content. And to 5's point, the reason I'm challenging you to do this is because I believe you're good enough to do it. If I thought you was a scrub, then I'd be like, hey, I'm happy with whatever I get. You know what I'm saying? I'm not I'm not gonna put about a name on it, but I'm not asking a two-way guy to go out there and average double digits and go get me 6-7 rebounds. I'm not tasking him with that. The fact that Herb will never have a large amount of the offensive burden, he's like, oh, okay, then you got a little more energy. Go give me a couple rebounds, brother. Or I need you to just be in more. Herb, again, one of the best perimeter defenders in the league, but watching the things Josh Hart does. I'm not comparing him to Russell Westbrook, but going and getting those offensive boards, this being a bit more of a physical nuisance. And I think that's something that he can actually do. Justin Davis, shout out to Justin Davis. He said Josh Hart 14, 10, and 6. I think Herb could do that. Herb's bigger than Josh Hart. Well, he's like taller than Josh Hart. He's a much better defender than Josh Hart, in my opinion. And I don't think Josh Hart's particularly skilled offensive. Josh Hart was another guy who's really skilled in transition. Nice Euro step up fakes, knows how to finish through contact. Herb's a good free throw shooter. Herb can get to 15, 16 points. It's just about the other things,
See, y'all making it tough on my dog, bro.
What you mean,
Lito? I gotta ask you this. If I think you might agree with me. You think Herb good?
See, but that all right.
No.
Do you think he's nice? Because you think he's nice, he can do it.
All right. So look, I think he's nice. I just think you got too many people who need the basketball for him to do that, son.
See. Nah. Josh Hart gets his point. Like Jalen Brunson dominates the basketball. And I mean dominates the basketball on that team. Right? But Josh Hart gets his in scraps. If I'm paying Herb that amount of money, dog, you got to rebound, score in transition, knock down corner threes, and this got to be every game. This can't be no every once in a while I have a good game. If he can't give me 5 boards, dog, and this I like Herb. He got to be able to give me 5 boards, dog. Like we not asking for the world, Craig.
I just don't feel like. I feel like obviously I'm with Chaz with Josh Hart's skill set. Josh Hart is a motor guy. I don't think Herb got that kind of motor.
So what am I paying him that money for?
So okay, let me ask you this. It sounds like you saying he ain't worth the contract.
I'm not saying that. You saying it. You saying it. I'm saying that he can do these things. I think Derek White and Josh Hart's numbers are in the same realm. They're not far off. If Herb can be in the middle of that, all right, hey, I think you've earned your contract at that point, averaging between 15 to 12 points. Let's give it there. 7 and 5 rebounds, 5 assists. That is doable.
I didn't realize that Josh is averaged 10. I didn't realize that this year.
But that's who Josh Hart's been though.
That's how he stays in the league.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
No, go, Chance.
No, I'm saying even with Herb, man, it's like Herb is, just I hate to use it. I feel like this term is overused, but Herb is, more of a Swiss Army knife. I do feel like Herb has some versatility to his game. You're talking about 15 points. That's a couple trips to the free throw line, a couple buckets in transition, hit a wide open 3 or 2. I ain't even, because to me, the fact that we got so many offensively talented players on the team, you're never going to have the lion's shares of the of shooting opportunities. You just got to make the most of the 8-9 attempts you get and get to the line a couple times. So if you rebounding 5-7 rebounds a night, you're going to get your deflections, you're going to get your steals. You know what I'm saying? You're just never going to be tasked with carrying such an offensive burden. And also, you can't be a guy that we just ignore. You just can't be that guy, man. You go back to high pressure situations, teams walking away from her, teams going to be packing the paint. They right there on the elbow. They like, we'll live with it.
Let me ask you this. Not even to cut you off, Sans, but let me ask you this, because I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm looking at Josh Hart numbers right now, and I'm
shout out to Ryan. He said Herb career high 11 rebounds. Josh get that at half, yeah.
Where Josh he shot 37% from 3 in the playoffs too. Like that's
he a threat, yeah.
That's her. So would y'all rather have a healthy Herb Jones or a healthy Josh Hart?
Go ahead, Bob.
I'll take the healthy Herb, right?
Mm-hmm.
And again, because I think he can do those things. Like I don't see that Josh Hart is better than Herb Jones. Like I'm not in that world where I think that Josh Hart is better than Herb. He's not. Like Josh will never win. All defensive, no, but he does impact the game, right? He does impact winning. I'm just looking for Herb to take that next step, and it has to be that, right? It has to be where it can't be just stats, right? Like, okay, we looking at it, we're kind of comparing it, great, but does it lead to wins? Does what Herb Jones, what he does on the basketball court lead to win? I'm thinking about when guys like play off him. Is he going to settle for the jumper? Are you going to settle for the three? Like, are you going to continue to try to attack the rim in transition, or try to get downhill when it's shoot spacing on the court where it's Trey Murphy, there's Jordan Poole now? Like, he has to be in attack mode at all times, because that's what Josh Hart is. Like, he don't really settle for jumpers. He shoots them when he needs to, but he's trying to get downhill at all turns, and Herb has to implement that in his game.
Okay.
And
go ahead. No, go ahead. No,
and I also think it's again, it's a confirmation of Herb being a foundational piece. I think with that extension they gave Herb, like, again, time go by fast, man. This is his third contract. You know what I'm saying? You enter your prime. He's one of the the older guys on the team as far as time being on the team, and he's he was a upperclassman when he was drafted. So I believe Herb will be 26 or 27 to start the season. By the time that contract kicks in, he's 29, 30 years old. So now it's like, if the Pelicans aren't good, that becomes an unattractive contract. So for the sake of all parties involved, like it's just as much as Herb's burden as it is, with a Trey, or it's more Zion's burden than anyone else. But it's Herb and Trey, they're not too far apart. Both guys just got paid, and you got to show and prove. You in a foxhole, man. Everybody here knows about Willie Green's shortcomings, but I personally believe that this team's talent supersedes Willie Green's shortcomings.
Boy, y'all being tough on my dog. I don't really like that.
You think so?
I don't really like that, son. The points and the rebounds, like he. You know what? Bump that.
What you want? What's the stat line for you? What's an average for you?
I think if he gives me 13 and a half, 5 in 13 and a half, 5 and 4.
13, 5 and 4.
Yeah,
that's not super far off though, right?
With 16, the 16 ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
Now, just for comparison's sake, last year Dyson Daniels averaged 14, 5.9, and 4.4. So, like, you gotta at least be Vampire Lestat. Like, you gotta at least be Beige Rage. Like, because at that point, it's like, did we make the right decision? We would have had more time, less money, more upside. Did we move on from the right guy? Now you got to ask those questions. So I think Herb could do it. Me.
All right, Lito, I'll give you this, right? Say he averages 13 and a half. Then he would have to average 8 or 9 rebounds. You know what I mean? Like, if you go, hey, bro, I'm trying to help you here. You said 16 is too far. Cool. You better do something that doesn't require you to put the ball in the basket.
But I'm guarding the best player on the team.
And
I'm on a perimeter, so I can't get that.
What is this? What is we get to pick and choose? Like, no, that doesn't matter anymore. That does not matter anymore. You wanted to get paid. You got paid. Great. Now go do some other worldly shit where you guard the best player and you rebound the ball. What you want me to do? You signed up for this, not me.
No, I deserve that money. So that's why y'all paid me that money.
See, I hate the word deserve. People think you just get what you deserve because no.
The market said I got the accolades.
You want to talk about this market? Like, that was the wrong word to use at this current juncture. Like, the market is trash. I think Herb Jones might be the last person to get a deal like this.
All right, check this out. The Pelicans had to pay me because y'all suck. You had to pay me.
Okay, you got paid. I think that's the end of it. Like, you got paid. Congrats. Now you have to go earn the money again. You have to what's the return on investment, right? I pay you this. That means you have to exceed what I paid you. Like, that's kind of how it goes. Unless we raveling down, and that's what Chaz is kind of alluding to, where the contract will be unattractive if it doesn't happen.
Man, y'all wildin', man. Hold on. Let me. You about to say something, Chaz?
Oh no.
All right, look, man. Hold on, man. Y'all too much on my dog, bro. Hold on. Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask you this, Chaz.
All right.
What part of Herb Jones's game has the most untapped potential?
Honestly, Herb Jones has to hit the weight room. Like, Herb Jones has to gain weight, bro. And I think that's I know, me knowing the injury and his inability to really get a lot of lifting in and gain weight, and everyone's body is different. So that's something, that I take into consideration. But the fact that Herb continues to return looking about the same, to me, I feel like there's, a bit to be desired there, just because when you look at and shout out to Eve Meese, like, I watched some of his film in the African tournament, and it's like I clearly see a dude who's gaining some weight. Like, I clearly see a dude who's putting on muscle. Whereas with Herb, again, you are guarding the best players, but you also got, like, it's getting a lot more physical. Dudes getting stronger. Like, guarding Jalen Williams is like, that's not an easy task. Like, you know what I'm saying? And as the West, now you got Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag is not a small player. You know what I'm saying? Dylan Harper is not a small player. Like, these dudes are like physically imposing. So with her, I think that's something that I would have liked to see a bit more attention to detail with, like, more of a strength and nutrition plan. And of course, it's just rebounding, because otherwise I think it's Willie Green not putting him in position to, like, orchestrate the offense a bit, which I think he can do, not for long stretches, but just a little bit as, as a connector type player, i.e., Dyson Daniels. But aside from that, rebounding, strength and conditioning.
Same question, Fab, bro. What my dog Herb got? Like, what is his most underrated attribute?
Two things. His handle has to get better, and his ability to drive have to get better. Like, right. And I say that because I think he's a really good passer. But he has to be able to get downhill off the dribble and make plays for himself. Like, there can't be a time where he has to truly depend on getting shots through the offense, or just being a byproduct of what Zion or Jordan or potentially Trey will do. He has to make things happen for himself, because, again, not saying using Willie Green as a crutch, but the offense doesn't move. So you have to move for it. He's a really good cutter. Great. But also, when you get the ball in your hands, be a threat. Don't just give up the rock just because you're trying to get it to Zion, trying to get the Trey, trying to get the Jordan. Make something happen for yourself, and then, right, make the extra pass. So his handle and the willingness to drive, finishing with either hand, is the two things that I say Herb has to get better at.
And also, look at a guy like Mikal Bridges, right? Mikal Bridges was excellent defender, still is excellent defender, but Mikal Bridges, he continued to add to his game, and it got to the point where he was like, "You got 40-point games." No one's asking that for Herb. Like, you're not even asking for 20. I'm not even asking for 17.
Yeah,
I just need about 14, 15 consistently, and and some rebounding. You know what I'm saying? I think also shout out to Alexis. Alexis mentioned this. It's like, if I'm bringing in Micah Peavy.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, love?
if I'm bringing in Micah Peavy, if I'm bringing Jalen McDaniels into camp, if I'm bringing Springer into camp, I'm bringing these physical defense first, some might say defense only guys into camp, and I ain't paying them 15, 20 million. It's like, if all you're gonna be for me is a better version of Kenny Buckets, or a better version of Stanley Johnson, or a better version of Matisse Thybulle, I'm like, I could break that $15, $20 million up into 2-3 defense only type guys. So I believe you not just a defense only guy. I believe you could do more. So I think that's why you got to task him to do more. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. I still feel like y'all hate you, but we're gonna keep the train.
Right.
We're gonna keep the train. We're gonna keep it going. Hey, it's 506 people in here. I need to know what the like count at. We need to know what the like
We got
count
a hell of a crowd in here.
I need to know what the like count at before we move forward, man. We got my dogs in here. We got Five. We got Chaz. We got the chat in here. And again, we're gonna pull up. We're gonna open the lines up. We're gonna let y'all get some thoughts off. But Five, let me ask you this: with Bi, CJ, obviously Dyson going with DeJounte, we saw a video tonight of him dunking a basketball, but we don't really know the status as far as like 25 likes, Thomas.
That got it. Thomas, please let that be a typo.
Man, we're in this shit right now.
Yeah, we go ahead and call it. We go ahead and call this
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, bro.
it's crazy, bro.
25? Nah, man. All right.
I got 25 lighters on the dresser. Like, what
For
are we doing?
Lala say 34.
34. Shout out to Lala, man. Shout out to Lala.
OG.
Shout out to Lala, man. What's up, OG? Hey, okay. My bad. Justin text me again.
Justin throwing off the Justin like go to commercial or something.
With Bi, CJ, Dyson, going, does that guarantee Herb as a every night starter?
It better. Like, I don't see why you paid him the money. You didn't pay him the money just to put him on the bench. All right, you paid him the money. He's not like an offensive threat where he can just get his shots or he can score points or impact the game as soon as he comes off the bench. Like, no, you want him guarding the best player, and usually the best player plays the starter minutes. So, no, this guarantees him starting. And I don't know when DeJounte, dog. Please take your time, dog. Please don't rush. I don't know what PR scam Clutch is trying to pull off. Please slow down, big dog. I'm wishing you the best. But as far as Herb goes, like, yeah, this better, stamp him as a starter on your team because you paid him the money because of that. You didn't necessarily have to do it, but you did it anyway. So you might as well let him start and play as much as you can so you, again, get the return on investment.
Now, I got a show dropping about this soon. And also, man, if you're watching the show, be sure to DM me your email address. I'm doing a raffle in the preseason. I'm doing another one and right before the regular season. So DM me your email address at ChatterChaz on Twitter and Instagram. Oh, pardon me. Shout out to my dog. I'm gonna just call you E with the dub. We appreciate your big round. Thank you, brother. He said, "Go Pels. Let's do this." Well, yeah. So, see, here's my question, right? Because again, if they never said this, it would be less of a question to me. The two big lineup and the Pelicans struggles with rebounding. Right now, if you told me Herb Jones had Josh Hart's rebounding skill set, I'm like, all right, let's just run. You got to start Herb. Like, it's unquestionable. But for me, the fact that I'm like, I need Herb, and I believe he can be in the running for like a most improved player type dude. I really think he can do that, especially if he's helping orchestrate the second unit. So now I'm like, I don't know, because do I value Herb's defense? Absolutely. But do I think you need two bigs out there for the rebounding? It's like, yeah, because I still don't know who plays power forward. In my mind, like, I know positions don't necessarily exist anymore, but I'm just talking about the rebounding rim defense type skill set. So in my mind, the backcourt is Poole and Zion. Trey, of course, is to me like the 3 or 2, I mean 3 or 4, I guess 4. But who is the second big on the floor? Like, who is that going to be? Because it's either a second big, and I think it's either Messi or Herb. Honestly, I think
now we pod.
I think
now we pod.
Go ahead, Five.
I think it's Trey.
You think Trey's at the 4?
Yep.
And he's the second big.
Yep.
Okay.
And I say that, and I hold on, Leo. I say that because I've been a big proponent of Trey being a trailer, right? Like, if he's the rebounder, he kicks it to the guard. You have to worry about him when he passes half court. That provides more space when you do that. And Trey, you got paid too. Like, we talking about her.
Man, you hating tonight, man.
What you mean?
You hate,
We talking
man.
about Herb. Big dog, you got a rebound too. You got more money than Herb. You got a rebound too. Like, this ain't no free for all. Like, hey, we got paid. We get to do the exact same thing we've been doing. No.
Man, this hate, man.
That money
This
come
hate.
with some
Responsibility.
Yeah.
And with expectations.
You know. Go ahead, Chaz.
No, I want to ask both of y'all this. Do y'all think this could change the game a little bit too? Do y'all think Trey is about the same height as Kevin Durant? Do y'all think Trey can provide some of the rim defense that Kevin Durant has provided in his later career?
He gonna have to.
He should be able to.
He gonna have to, big dog.
He's a hell of an athlete. So yeah,
should be able to.
Listen,
he should be able to.
Dog, Trey talking about being an all-star, right? Like, you gotta do like, this ain't just, hey, you get the pull from 40.
Right. You can't just do all the fun shit. Yeah.
No, you gotta do all the hard stuff. Pause. Like you gotta do all of the things that are necessary to win. Oh yeah, you gotta win too. You gotta rebound, you gotta pass, you gotta write the plays, you gotta get the gate aid, you gotta do it all. All, big dog. Oh, hold on 1 second. Justin said that the folks on Twitter, if you're watching on Twitter, hit the link if you want to join the chat. So whatever you're saying can pop up and we can, kind of tap in from there.
My bad, Justin. My bad. I got ADD. I can't do multiple things at one time. All right, so listen, y'all kind of stole a part of my y'all good. I ain't mad at y'all professionals, but y'all stole a little part of my question, because I was gonna ask y'all, what's more likely this season? Herb averaging between 12 to 14 points a game, or Herb finishing top 3 in defensive player voting this year?
The points.
It's got to be the points. I don't know if this team's going to be good enough defensively for him to, to be top 3, in defensive player of the year. I just don't see it. Like, a lot of those guys that win those awards have a really good defense, unless you're Wemby. And if he's healthy, like, that shit's a wrap. Like, so.
And, we still don't really know. We still ain't really seen Herb in action just yet, as far as like video. We see him like, we seen a couple still photos here and there. So that may affect things a little bit as well. Hopefully, he can just hit the ground running and there's been no setbacks and he's ahead of schedule. The original timeline, shout out to Will Guillory, was kind of like going into the season though. So that's another thing.
That's what I guess that was a question I was going to ask later. Is like, do we even know like day one, is he, is he ready to go?
I haven't heard anything. I would assume not. I wouldn't expect him to be ready, game 1. But if he is, great. But I based on the Pelicans' history with this and with injuries, is probably on the lines of like, waiting it out, making sure he's 100% before he plays.
Man, I'm gonna have to call Will Guillory, get him to give some breaking news on the.
You ain't no legend.
On the joint. You ain't no legend, Will Guillory, man. Shout out to my dog.
Because on the real, have we really heard any updates about it? Like the last thing we really heard was from Will, and we seen the photos with Herb lifting weights. Where it's like I think we might have saw him like something holding the basketball or something, but I don't know. We saw him like actually shooting or like what was going on. It could have been like a walkthrough, or it could be a ramping up period. But one thing about Herb, you already know if he can play, he gonna play. Like ain't no question about it. But it's another thing was like don't rush back and then we have a setback, because ultimately it ain't 100% worth it, because that's why you got all these other people. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's interesting.
Chaz, let me ask you this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Does Herb's defensive versatility make him the most important? Does it make him the most important perimeter player in the starting lineup?
No. I'm gonna say no. And you know why I'm gonna say no? Because, man, we just live in a time where everybody's good offensively. It's like it's very few dudes that you would say, man, that dude trash. Like he ain't good as him, But he ain't far from trash. Like, we just live in the era where anybody could. Pelicans fuck around. Dude just dropped 30. Like, that's why I say even a player like, to Five's point, you look at this market, Cam Thomas can get you 40 points any night, right? Several times. They couldn't even question it. Well, yeah, it's like, nah, I'm gonna say no, bro, because I think Herb is very important, and I think Herb helps a great deal. But like, shout out to Thomas when he says it's Brandon McDaniel said Herb already. But let's talk about McDaniel's brother, right? It's another guy who you just waiting on him. He got paid. It's like, bro, we waiting on you to take that offensive step. We just wait, because that would change everything for the Timberwolves. And it's like, go ahead.
Nah, like, it's crazy, dog. I seen him have spurts where he put the ball on the floor. Though. Yeah, man. I'm glad. That's a good question.
I'm gonna start that.
Yeah, that's a good question. We gonna talk about that too. All right. Let me see, man. Let me see. Y'all hate, man. All right. Who benefit more from her being on the floor, Zion or Trey?
Who benefits more?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. I'm more inclined to say Zion.
I agree.
Her being able to help off defenders and recover, Zion isn't if he's not engaged, right? Like, he's getting drove by fairly easier than Trey is. And Trey has the length to recover, right? Because Trey wants to, block shots. But yeah, like, it would have to be Zion. And again, Trey's ability, not Trey's ability, but Herb's ability to recover and play help side and play the gaps and, get a deflection is huge and paramount. And when you don't have him on the court, like, you see the gap, you see the deficiency that this team could have. He is super important, but I think Zion benefits from that more than anybody, probably.
I think I'm gonna say Zion because it allows him to get out and transition more. Like, it allows him to gamble a little bit more, going for steals. Like, even last year, shout out to DeJounte, when we think about that first game back against the Timberwolves, where I think Zion gets the deflection, DeJounte ultimately gets the steal, tosses it ahead to Zion for the windmill, and they did that a couple times. I think with her, Zion being a guy that doesn't like take a ton of shots, that extra 1, 2, 3 possessions that he can get in transition as a result of Herb getting a steal or getting a deflection or a block. We've seen Herb block 3-point shots several times. The things he does, I think it can lead to offense. Like, the great defense he plays leads to offense. And I think the reason it was tough initially, because I'm like, well, shit, both Trey and Zion excel in, transition. Even Jordan Poole as well, another dude, you see him in transition. He's a monster. Another dude who can pull up from the logo, and, he's just as deadly. So, man, I hope people don't think we understate Herb's like efficacy. It's just like, man, once you get paid, once you get on that third contract, it's time. You got to be Lou Dort at least. You got to at least be Lou Dort.
Y'all hate no more, dog.
Lou Dort is a motherfucking terror during the regular season.
Who a better player?
Who? Herb or Lou Dort?
Who a better player?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say Lou Dort.
Is it the shooting?
I think the shooting is the great divider, but also, dog, Lou Dort is a type of player that you could say like Herb, you respect the hell out of Herb, but you just hate playing against Lou Dort. Like, it's just like when LeBron was at the free throw line, he looked and Kawhi was coming into the game. He like, oh fuck. I think it's one of those situations, dog, because the dude physically imposing, and he's dirty. Like, you know what I'm saying? He a dirty player. So I was say do it.
That boy named Lucius. He ain't got no choice but to be. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Man, see, listen, I don't think Lou Dort better than her. I think Lou Dort in a better predicament than her. So it looks like he better. Like, if Herb was in OKC, like, we be talking about him. It's probably the same way or even better. But again, like that's what good coaching can do. Good, good system could do. It's all about where you are and the players you're around. And unfortunately, hey, there's no excuse for this. Like Herb, you are where you are, and you got to deal with it.
Right. I'm sorry, 5. That's Dort numbers the last 2 years, 39 and 41% from 3.
Woo.
That boy pissy.
Hey man, I ain't mad at him.
Man, y'all hating, man.
Ha!
Nah, bro. Nah, I'm just saying, bro. Y'all.
Never been a hater in my life until today.
Say, bro. Chad said something about her being in contention of having part of that big 3 mantle for the Pelicans. Y'all fully believe he entrenched in that Pelicans big 3?
Hey, he has to be. He got paid like it.
That's not a yes or no though. That ain't a yes or no.
Bro. You said I think. I'm like, bro, he got paid like it, so he has to be.
I'm saying we all know somebody who undeserving of a title that got money. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying he's undeserving. I'm just telling you, I'm not looking for feeling. I'm not basing this on feeling anymore. I'm following the money. If you're into politics, you gotta follow the money. This is political, right?
Yeah.
Right. Her being a found, he got what Jeff Landry gave him a day.
Yeah,
remember that?
Not on Herb Day. Yeah,
not on Herb Day. And you telling me that he not a like, yo, he is.
And Jeff Landry don't like nobody black. So that's.
Yo, I ain't. And then look, then Kennedy just like this happened this like past offseason. Y'all know like I work in production and shit. So I get called to do like some film work. It's for Senator Kennedy. The dude, he like, hey, somebody steals a rock. Don't call Herb, call a crackhead. So, we got that commercial dropping soon. But that being said, though, you know who I think Herb is, dog? Herb is Turk.
Oh, don't do that.
No, this is what I mean. Because you just disrespected Turk, Alito. This is what I mean. Turk, it wasn't me. But this is what I mean. So, Herb is Turk because now people sleep on Turk. Turk got some cold-ass verses. Turk, to me, can you do a tour without Herb? Yeah. Because to me, you got to think like Jordan Poole just got added to the mix, and Jordan Poole getting buku bread. Like, so I think his paycheck makes him a quote-unquote foundational piece or part of the big 3. To me, it's Poole, Trey, and Zion, and it expands to a big 4 with Herb. But Herb also ain't going to be on every song. Like, you gotta say like damn, her, we gotta leave y'all this one. But at the same time, he's a critical part of the group. Think about I Need a Hot Girl without
he did his thing. No,
think about Welcome to the Know You without Turk. Think about Tuesday and Thursdays without Turk. Think about Baller Blocking without Turk. Think about Cash Money Niggas without Turk. Think about Spitting Game without Turk. Turk got some verses. But you can still do a tour without him. You can still do a tour without him.
I hate it.
This dude's stupid, bro.
Turk got verses.
He do, bro. He do. I just hate it. I hate it.
Man, wait a minute, dog. What we saying about Turk here? Like, this is going kind of far.
Wait, we podding? Are we podding? No, we gotta be.
I'm talking about it.
Say, bro.
It's the off the court with Turk, right? You know what I mean? It's not necessarily.
Oh yeah. I mean? I'm just keeping it on the court with this one.
All right.
I'm going on the court with this one. Go ahead.
Y'all about to make me pod, man. I'm trying to be.
Nah, bump that.
Say, look, man. Listen, Turk from Uptown, so you're
right.
you know what I'm saying?
You
know you. Grew up around the corner from Turk, bro. Say, bro, Turk was lucky to be there, bro. He was right place, right time. Like you could have
easily been Lil Derek.
Like, come on, dog. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Turk got verses.
I'm gonna give you this.
All right.
I Need a Hot Girl. Yeah. There is no I Need a Hot Girl without Turk.
Like, exactly.
And that's probably that might be the best Hot Boy song. So, in the same breath, do the Pelicans contend without Herb Jones?
Nope.
That's another great question, because I wanted to ask y'all this, right? Like, because we spoke about Turk, right? Okay, like Turk got that seasoning and everything. Shout out to Turk, man. Turk in Atlanta,
Turk, man. Love, man.
TK, what kind of boy we full of? Yo, that's not a cold song. Turk, some of the coldest balls on that We on Fire. Shout out to Turk, man. Shout out to old Virgil Tag.
Say, you want to know some wild shit though? I've never heard Young and Thuggin'. I've never heard it.
Oh yeah, it got about 2 records.
Never heard it.
I think it's number 7. And everybody, yeah. But see, that's the reason why people like. But you probably never heard like Sheik Luke solo album neither. Like, you know, some people
I ain't gonna never hear it. Yeah.
Some people just play their role. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to ask y'all is this, right? Because I think this kind of drives the point home when you talk about a guy like Herb Jones specifically, and you think about the lack of depth on the team. I think the Pelicans are really top heavy, and I include Herb Jones in that number. To me, the goal is just the playoffs. Like, it ain't the finals, really. To me, you ain't really got to win a series. You get to the playoffs, you don't look dumb for trading your first round pick. You know, DeJounte comes back, rounds back to form. You know, you ain't got no bad contracts on the books. You know, things looking like you still got all your own future first. If you make the playoff, that means most of the shit went right this season. Zion stayed healthy. Willie Green ain't just sank the whole ship. You know what I'm saying? As currently constructed, Zion, Trey, Herb, Jordan Poole, Kevon Looney, Sadiq Bey, who am I missing? Jose Alvarado, I say Jordan Hawkins, Eve Measy. Is that a playoff team even on paper? Shout out to Justin Davis. He put together a great spreadsheet detailing like how the Pelicans roster stack against other teams. So what do y'all think? Is this a playoff team, at least on paper?
On paper, I'm gonna say on paper, I'd say yes.
Okay.
Playoff team.
Yeah. Not what. Well, it gotta be like top 4. It could be, you know, top 8.
If it is, it's 8.
See, that's what. Go ahead, my bad. I'm sorry.
No. I just it's tough to. You think about injuries. You got to think about Dallas has injuries.
No Kuminga.
But see, the game, we paper chasers, but the game ain't played on paper. Like, so I'm just trying to take a step back and like, okay,
so you rap?
Nah. I listen to a couple dudes that be rapping, dog, all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Bruh, yeah, it'd have to be at least 8. I wouldn't feel comfortable saying like even top 7 definitively.
Okay. See, that's the reason why I said when you ask me on paper, I'm saying yes, because for one, like you ain't asked me to quantify like what, you know, like 1, 2, whatever. And I think I hate to say it because I hate saying this shit. If you got a healthy insert player name, right? Like, of course, like you could go on a little run. I could see you winning 10, 12 games in a row. Like it's possible, but then I'm on that narcotic, and you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta believe that because it's on paper, right? Zion, Jordan, Trey, Herb, DeJounte at some point, Eve, Sadiq Bey should be fully healthy. Come on.
And we tripping. Derek Queen. Maybe I think Queen gonna play. I don't know about Fears, but we forget about Derek Queen.
Yeah.
Willie Green on that paper too.
He is on that paper, but you know, here's the thing, though, 5. Here's the thing. And you know, I showed my man Black Jesus the other day. I don't like saying Black Jesus, I think it's redundant.
Yeah.
But I gotta show old boy.
Be Zion. Nobody can stop me when I'm Zion.
What that's from?
I'm sorry. That's from what the clip, the interview. I think it's from what's that? Well, I don't want to say because we might, it's from them people. They probably hit it. Them people don't, yeah. But I'll say this now, homie is clearly stoned, right? But that's not the point. The point is a drunk person speaks a sober mind. Yeah. So if he ain't say nobody but Willie Green, right? He said nobody, period. But the problem is you ain't on the court really to show it that much. But I do think that dude alone he get you to 30. He gets you to at least 30 wins, right? Just his presence alone get you at least 30 wins. Now it's about the other guys, and I feel like Trey is taking enough of a step, even if he's just as good as last year, right? Herb, he ain't got to be 40% Herb. If he's just from beyond arc, let's say he shoot 36, 34, right? But the same defense, rebounds a little bit better. Jordan Poole, he'll be able to get to the rim, get to the free throw line. He still can shoot. You brought in Sadiq Bey, you brought in Kevon Looney, defensive rebounder, rim deterrent. Eve Measy, he's gonna make some progress. And you got a couple other people. I think they might be kind of talented. I don't know. I know you just like Willie Green is albatross. Like he just right. He just
they talented. They talented for sure. Like I'm not even saying it. Shout out to Piston Talks for pulling up, man.
Shout out my dog Piston Talk. Congratulations on is it 200 episodes? Piston Talk. Congratulations.
Wow, congratulations.
Bro. Big time, man. But nah, dog. Like I'm not saying that they're not. Like I don't want that to get misconstrued. Like. This is a very talented team, but we've all seen talented teams. We've seen this team be talented heavy. We've seen talented starting five that never played. Then you see a talented bench that overplayed. And it's just so many things. So it's hard for me to just look at this paper and be like, okay, yeah, you've assembled some talented players, but do they play together? Because basketball, at everybody's knowledge, at every level, it's a rhythm game. It's played with people thinking that the same thing at the same time, understanding feel, pause, rhythm, lanes, everything, skill is all involved. And although I have some level of disdain for Willie Green, he truly shouldn't impact the game like that. They allow him to, but he shouldn't really impact, the way they play. Because if you just play with the people that you play with, you'd be impactful. I just don't think the Pelicans played, enough basketball together to be good at any level.
Yo, I was just gonna say let me ask y'all these let me ask y'all these quick questions. We go to a little commercial, and then I want to talk about the 2K ratings, and then we open up the lines if y'all go with that.
Yeah, we good with that.
All right, so look, I got a couple buy sell, Herb Jones related questions. Because Five hating on my dog, and not like I don't know what's going on with you tonight, dog. You need some laughing head in your life.
Hey, man.
Herb Jones buy sell. Herb Jones makes first team all defense again this season.
First team. Sell.
Smash. Crazy, bro. Chaz, over under Herb Jones finishes top 3 among forwards and steals.
Bye.
That's my dog over there, man. That's my dog over there. Five, buy, sell. Herb Jones is the best wing defender in the West.
Sell. They just told you about Lou Dort. Like, he's on a better team. This is not an indication of Herb. This is all about the team around him. Them motherfuckers don't play defense.
You got Prometheus over there too. What's his name? Alex Caruso. Like you got some dogs defenders in the West, man. You do.
All right. This is the last one for both of y'all. Securing Herb Jones to a long-term contract cements a defensive identity or Is it just delaying a rebuild?
Oh, it definitely don't cement a defensive team or focus. It definitely doesn't do that. But I also don't think it like delays anything though. Like you need Herb to survive. There are going to be times where he's going to be called upon and needed. Truly, he can impact the game and win you a game. I think there was one at the end of last season, a stop against Shea. Matter of fact, it was I forgot what game it was. It was pretty important, like a pretty important game. But either way, like he can impact the game. It's just we'll see what that game is. We need it to be more consistent now that he's paid, but also I don't think this more so cements this team as being defensive minded.
Man, we got about
Okay.
800 people in
the
the
lights
building. We need at least 400 likes. We need at least 400 likes. Look, if we get 400 likes, really we need more than that. But we get 400 likes, I'll give y'all an exclusive, never heard before behind the scenes Pelican story. I'm trying to think, is all these dudes still here? These players may or may not still be on the team. I'm trying to think. It depends on what the likes looking like. But to answer your question, Lito, I think when you look at the dudes they bringing in on these Exhibit 9 contracts, McDaniels, Springer, drafted PB, signed him right away. I think Herb Jones is the foundational piece to building what they're trying to do defensively, because they could have brought in an offensive minded big and went got Looney. You know what I'm saying? They could have got any number of like they got rid of Brandon Boston and brought in Springer, another former Boston Celtics. He's just known for defense. McDaniels just known for defense. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're looking at Herb Jones like this is who we want to be defensively. Looney, this is who we want to be defensively, and we're gonna make y'all work in camp. Like, so get ready.
You know what? Now that Chad says that, Jason Kidd told me when I asked him, he said we need more Herb Jones. Maybe, just maybe, the Pelicans are trying to create more Herb Joneses.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. I like that actually, because I mean, why not, right? Like,
why not?
You know what I'm saying? But hold on, man. We about to hit this company burger commercial. We be back. We gonna talk some 2K. Then after that, we gonna open the phone lines up, man. Here we go.
Company Burger is the official burger of Pro Pels Talk and Boot Crew Media. Located at 4600 Ferret Street, Company Burger has been locally owned and operated for 11 years. Grind the meat, bake the buns, make the mayo, get the homemade tots. Company Burger uses Creekstone Farms prime beef to create the best burger in the city with milkshakes to go and a full bar. Company Burger is open every day besides Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Can't make it out? No worries, we have you covered. You can order online right now at thecompanyburger.com or check them out on the Toast or Uber Eats app. Company Burger, the official burger of Boot Crew Media.
Hey, yo, man, there's 817 people in here. We appreciate all y'all, you know what I'm saying, pulling up. If y'all, you know what I'm saying, if you're not familiar with our game, you can't really get this kind of content anywhere else. Like, subscribe, comment. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you the grass is always green on the other side of the fence. But if you're looking through our fence, you ain't going nowhere. Man, look, check this out. I want to talk about the 2K ratings for the Pelicans. And I just want to get y'all thoughts about what y'all think about are they fairly rated? I tried to get the whole team, but it was a little a little difficult to get them all on one screen. So I ain't mean to X you out like this, Chaz.
No, you good.
So Zion obviously is an 89. He's a 93 in dunk. Is that fair? Zion's 89 and his 93 in dunk. How you feel about that?
I don't think that Zion no jump shot dunker like talk about it. I think his layups probably should be like a 98 or something crazy like that. But I mean, I don't see nothing super wrong with it. Nah. But Zion should be insulted because you stay on the court. You in the 90s, partner. You know.
What you think? What you think, Five?
Yeah, I'm with Chaz. I always say Zion loses the ball a lot.
Small hands.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I said that before he was drafted. But yeah, like I think his layup package is crazy. That for him to be able to hang in the air and be able to finish very softly, although moving very fast, that's nuts. That's unheard of. But yeah,
He is a 93 in layup.
I respect it.
So
I respect it.
Yeah.
Next we got Jordan Poole,
Poole
83 overall, 81 from 3. How y'all feel about that from OJP?
Man, I hope it's accurate. I hope it translates to the court, man. I'm a Jordan Poole fan, and I hope it translates, man. I'm a believer. I'm with it. His handle got to be something crazy.
Yeah,
though.
that's what I really
The
want.
handle better be crazy.
Let me find that out. I got y'all. Hold up. Let's see if I could go. Let's see if I could get some data here. Damn, now tell me that.
I see a red flag with Trey shit already.
What you got?
Yeah, Chaz. I won't talk about that, bro. Because
red flag.
Because if I'm Trey, I'm gonna let you get your thoughts out while I look for this Jordan Poole.
His
dribble.
3 should be at least an 87, 86, 87. The dunk is like super accurate to me. Maybe a little high. He could probably be high because he's such a great athlete, but only 84 from 3.
Yeah, I would probably think his shooting would be better than his dunking.
Yeah, same here. That's why I'm like,
Jordan Poole is an 89 in
makes sense.
He's an 89. He had 92 in layup. So
yo, people, dog, go watch Jordan Poole with the Warriors. Even go watch him. He had a lot of stuff going on last year for us, how the team, with them trying to lose. But man, watch Jordan Poole with the Warriors, man. Jordan Poole cold-blooded, dog. Cold.
Man, so I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If I'm Trey, that 82 overall for me,
disrespectful.
We gotta flip a chair. Like the table gotta be flipped. I can't live with that. And 80 to me, his numbers across the board, I think should be at least 85, 90, 90.
You know what's wild about this? If his shooting's 84, his dunking is 88, but his overalls are 82. What's the lower tier of categories that he's in? Right?
Let me see if I can find it.
Is it defensive? Probably
defense and rebounding.
Yeah. See what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Always goes back to the rebounding.
Let me see. So Trey is a 85 outside scoring. He's an 84 from 3. He's an 80 in athleticism. I think that's low.
I think that's insulting. Right?
80? Nah, that's incredibly insulting.
Bro, hold on, bro. They got
dude a monster athlete, bro. Like that's crazy insulting. He's the best athlete on the team.
Fam, they got him at 50 for ball handling.
Nah. Oh, nah. No. Come on, yo. I should have knew. I should have knew they was gonna try some shit like this. You fool ass, disloyal bitch made. Yeah, I should have knew they was gonna try some shit like that. Hey, but go ahead. Get me on the soundtrack though. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. Need that. And to answer y'all questions about rebounding, boy, he's a 36 and a 59.
Hey, we're not even gonna argue it because you shouldn't be there anyway.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
That's your fault. You probably should be around a 50. But the fact that you 6'10" and you don't rebound, that's just your fault. You can easily fix that. That's the thing. You can fix that real easily.
Who else y'all think is what y'all want to talk about? See what Herb at?
Yeah.
Herb is 73 from 3, 83 free throw. He's Herb is a 74 in speed, but a 93 in agility. Okay. 85 in hustle. Herb layup is a 72. His dunk is a 75. Herb's ball handle is at 75.
What?
And Trey is at 50.
Yeah,
They ain't watching Pels games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I promise when you play the game, sometimes they say, yeah, and the Hornets. Out here, like they still do that. You know what I'm saying?
Herb's perimeter defense is at a 91.
That makes sense.
Valid.
Yo, can I show this though? Because I feel like
For sure.
I see a lot of disrespect for Trey Murphy, and people just ignoring what the man was able to do last year against quality defenses. Like, oh, he's just a shooter. I'm like, have you seen this man Euro? Have you seen the in-between game? You see him finish at the rim. So I had this little clip I came across. Now I'll show y'all this, and y'all tell me if y'all really think 2K hate.
4, equaling the largest of the game.
Robinson Earl lets it go. Nearly had it. Couldn't quite get it. Murphy on the run. Murphy on the run. He'll bring it out. The hottest man on the planet.
Come back and shoot that little turnaround instead.
Murphy to Jamal. Nuggets at 50. Murphy. 37 overall.
He does.
Jose.
This is what Jose does.
Herb sets it up, and Trey grabs. Hard on the hole. That'll make you feel good. Trey's got space.
And has been playing with aggression and force on both ends. And get a hand on it, but could not control it. Murphy, corner. Oh, that's nice Euro.
Body tough. Trey on the run out. Yeah, nice Euro. Good pass. Trey with.
Oh, he had him. Now Murphy by everybody.
Devontae sets it up for Trey. And he'll get there. And
Murphy got around Caruso. 64-63 in favor of the Hawks. Murphy.
You saw this man fuck over Jaylen Brown, Prometheus, Derek White. Like the dude cold, bro. Like the dude cold.
I do want to remind y'all, Trey's a 74 in layup in 2K. So
that's ridiculous, though.
Listen, I'm not a betting man, but if you guys have whatever app you have, we sponsored by FanDuel. Get on FanDuel, make you a bet, and the bet should be Trey Murphy's going to score 50 twice this season.
Ooh, I like that. Let me get my coins together, make me a little. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that All-Star night early too. So man, if y'all ready, like we can open up the line, see what the people want to talk about. So man, Justin, y'all go ahead, drop the boom.
These motherfuckers.
Boy, y'all good. Boy, y'all professionals. So man, if y'all want to get up here, y'all gonna talk. Y'all got a minute. I gotta kick y'all out after a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Minute 30.
You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here after a minute.
Show.
Man. But I'm happy to see DeJounte making strides, man. To 5 point, I hope he don't rush himself back, but I am very happy to see him making strides.
Oh, we didn't talk about him. He's an 81 on 2K.
That makes sense. Former All-Star. Yeah.
Yeah, he got an 88 ball handle.
Triple-double threat. But his rebounding got to be up there as well. I would imagine rebound at least 79, something like that.
77 defensive rebound.
I ain't mad about that.
89.
That makes sense.
Yeah, man, he's consistent. I tell you, the thing about him, he's consistent.
Yeah,
when he is on the floor. So
see, and that's the thing, right? He guards primary ball handlers, right? And he's able to rebound. So I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah,
I don't.
Man, you hate.
I don't, man. You can't praise one man for doing the exact same thing and be like, oh no, he too far from the basket to rebound. Nah, it don't work like that, bro.
That's hate, man. We
got Lewis in the building.
We got Lewis in the building, man. Let's get my dog Lewis. Man, anybody got a timer? We got to get a timer going, man. We need a shot clock.
Oh, Lewis is also that's Black Preacher Man.
Oh, that's our dog. All right, hold on.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to our dog Black Preacher Man.
All right,
you on 30 or a minute?
You got
hey, how y'all doing, man?
What's up, brother Lewis?
How you doing, brother?
Y'all got it, man. When you was talking about the seedings for the Pelicans this year, I think they could be a top 4 with good coaching. But they got enough talent to be at least a 5th or 6th seed. Because their only weakness is scoring from center position. Okay. They got guards that can score. They got forwards that can give you 30, 40. And Poole can give you 30, 40. I mean, there's just weakness from the center. What y'all think?
So you would prefer and like in how this team currently set up, you would have preferred more of a Jonas versus what they have now.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, well, I don't know, y'all, because Jonas, I think, is weak on defense.
Okay.
You know, and Misha can give you good D. You know, he just can't score, man. But what can help them with that scoring from the center position, if he hits and be a good guy, because he's about 6'10". If he can really hit and he's young and can run that flow, they get some scoring from their post position. But that's their only weakness to me. I may be wrong, but that's the only weakness to me. That post scoring.
Appreciate your question, Preacher, man. We got your minute, bro. We appreciate you. Pull up. We see you soon.
Yo, I think that's a good point. For a shout out to our homie Chris, aka Tim
What's
Frazier.
up, Tim? What's up, Timmy?
I think what he's saying make a lot of sense, man. Like as far as like a change of pace type player, like when you get the team in foul trouble, you can throw the ball down to Derek Queen and get to the free throw line. That's Chris. Chris, what you think about that? Do you think
what do you think about that?
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
Well, first of all, I feel a setup brewing. What happened?
Hey, bro, I'm dying.
Nah,
hey,
we were just talking about. Yeah, it's not
Well, nah. I know it wasn't me. I'm just saying. Shout out to old head that was up there. What he say? Did y'all?
Okay, we
what he say?
Let's just move past it as a family. Let's just
accountability.
I'm not going against a man of the club. You know what I mean? He is honest.
Right, what's the question, Chad?
Speaking of Five, I gotta text you. Hold on, bro.
The brother was saying more so like he would prefer a big defenses, right? Abuse defenses, especially like let's say for example, talk about Messi, a guy he would prefer someone more so maybe even like it's a bonus back to the basket. Derek Queen back to the basket, teams in foul trouble, get to the line, throw the ball down there for a change of pace. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was part of the entry than adding a Derek Queen. Somebody that you can park your offense with when some of the perimeter players are off the floor. A change of pace. Similar, we saw how JV would control games to a similar extent, and we would talk about every game. All right, it's getting out of hand. Give JV a couple touches.
Right.
You give him the basketball, and it brings a different style before the other guys get in their rhythm. Specifically for some of your best players that like to play a little bit more on the move. That change of pace, or someone that you can, we call Derek Queen a mini hub, right? Yeah. Well, he might be similar to what some of the things you would want from a Sabonis eventually, or any of these type of guys. But for me, I think Chaz, Five, and Lito, what I like about those type of individuals is that it operates in a space where none of your other best players are going to operate at. You know what I'm saying? Like ideally, Jordan Poole is going to play in the perimeter. His favorite spot seems to be that right wing, creating from there. We know Trey Murphy like to kick it from Rossland. 30, 40, 30, 40 feet away from the rim. But I think that's the key with Queen. He'll have his own operating space that really it should be unique to him.
All right, we got young prospect in
we got my
dog. This is a scary sight.
Five, you got the joint, or you need me to? All right, cool. Prospect, what's good, cuz?
What's happening, homie?
What's up? What's up? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, we good. You in Benson Tower? What's happening?
Huh?
Just trying to make sure you wasn't outside. You wasn't outside Benson Tower again.
Yeah.
Nah, not today. I'm just outside the crib.
Okay.
Man, I heard what dude was saying who came up right before me. Like, I don't really blame the center position. It's all gonna fall on Willie. This year, we finally gonna most likely get Willie out the door this year. Cause like we had to wit's end with him. They gotta do something about the coaching. Like I understand the players gotta go out there and ball, but half the time the players ain't putting up the perfect scenario to succeed.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
you subbing Zion out for Trey instead of playing them together. You're not putting your best two players in a pick and roll. Like, what is you doing, Dodo? What is you doing? Like, bro, it's been times like I done went to a couple games. I wanted to run on the sideline and choke Willie out, man. Like, what is you doing, bro?
Hey, you know what's crazy? Shout out to the prospect. We appreciate you, big dog.
Appreciate you,
Somebody, I retweeted this, and we're not advocating this. To me, there's no place in society for this. No place. But if there was a place, if there happened to be one, it might be on airline. But somebody shot at Andy Reid. The man said he was sitting. y'all ain't seen it. Somebody shot at him. He said the man said he was sitting, or what they say? He was shot at last summer while inside the Chiefs practice facility. A bullet pierced the glass of his office window and lodged into a wall just 15 feet from his desk.
Sheesh.
That really happened. That's insane.
News to me.
No.
Like, bro, it's just a fucking game. It's just a game. Take it easy.
Well, look. This might just be a game, but we just about breaking a record today. Like right now, on a random show, we almost at 1,000 for just a random Wednesday show. Let me tell y'all now, if y'all new to the show, if y'all just been on Twitter, if y'all didn't know that this was even possible, that we did these shows, you've been living under a rock. Wait till the season start. Wait till you get to the Sunday show. Wait till you get to the recaps. Wait to actual basketball being played. You ain't seen nothing, man. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that, man. Let's get to 1,000.
Hey, can we get a like count while we we got to get the 2750s back too. Can we get a like count while we here? And yo, man, y'all listen, the line's over, bro. Y'all won't holler. Y'all won't, you know what I'm saying? It's y'all show, bro. Let's run it. Let's kick it.
Chris, let me ask you something, because do you think what would be a good way to phrase it? Do you think that the team is top heavy enough to make up for some of the shortcomings with the or potential shortcomings with the roster, with the back end of the roster? Like, you know, after you get to about the depth, right? That's not much better. It's not much better, but
dog.
It's not.
Hey, my dog was Euroing potholes left and right, dog.
Well, let's just say after you get to about Sadiq Bey. No, here's a better question. Fuck all that. Who's not playing today in your mind? Who's not in the rotation? I think that's a hell of a question.
Shit. Who's not in the rotation? Like who do I think won't be in the rotation? Who would not put in the rotation?
No, like just let's just say, you know, more than likely not in the rotation.
Okay, all right. So we know who the first five is. Jeremiah Fears won't be in the rotation. Let's see here. Sadiq Bey will be in the rotation. We got Misi. Queen's gonna be in the rotation.
But remember, Queen not playing to start the season.
He's not playing to start the season.
Hey, let's put some context behind it. Let's just say first 10 games.
Yeah, first thing. That's a good one. 5.
Okay. All right. Let's count them out together. Hold on. So we got Trey, we got Zion, we got Misi, we got Herb, we got Poole. That's 5 right there, right?
Right.
We got Queen. Okay. Can't say Queen. We got Carlo. That's 6.
You think Carlo's in?
Yeah.
Okay. My son.
Yeah.
My son.
Yeah.
That's crazy. My bad.
Yeah.
Pardon, self. My bad.
Hey. Whoa, hey.
I'm gonna say Jordan Hawkins, 7.
Okay.
We got Looney. That's 8. And then we got Sadiq Bey. That's 9. Who am I missing?
That's really about all you. Wait.
Jose.
You didn't say a backup point guard.
Jose.
Can't get rid of him. Y'all. I mean, what? Yeah, that's 10. We can't go past 10 players.
Yeah, you can't go past 10 players.
Yeah, I mean, Don't do that, Lito. We can't go past 10 players, dog. I think 9 players pushing it on average, but I think to start the year maybe, because if you don't have Queen and you don't have DeJounte, you missing 2 players that DeJounte really don't count considering you knew you had a whole year or you had a whole offseason to know he wasn't going to be playing. But I guess with Queen, who else is playing? Like where does Spears fit in? You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
an equation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
I know.
I know too.
Birmingham.
Yep.
First 10 man.
So Chris, I gotta put you on the spot because you missed this part of it, right? Now we spoke about this before. Given what the team needs from the front court, rebounding, rim defense, etc., maybe a little bit of shooting. Are you starting Carlo or Herb? If those are the 2 options, like one of these guys, because we know Poole starting, we know Zion starting, we know Trey starting, and we know it's either going to be Looney or Meese. It's probably most likely going to be Looney. So,
well, I said this before, Chaz. I mean, Herb between Carlo and Herb. I'm starting Herb, but if you were asking me, like the crazy man in me, I wouldn't. Neither Looney or Meese would start, and it would be Carlo.
You start Carlo at the 5.
It's correct. I mean, yeah. It's. Okay. I know a lot of people gonna think that's crazy, but I partially think for this team is currently constructed, there's a different level that I think they can get to if that Carlos skill set period. It don't even have to be him. Carlos skill set period can thrive. Because we just haven't seen it. So an athletic big that can shoot the basketball. I mean, I think you need something like that on this team. I know, Derek Queen is going to get more minutes. Meese, Looney are going to all get more minutes, but they need to figure out Carlo or somebody like him. That needs to happen. And considering that these dudes just don't grow on trees, because a good majority of the players that exist like him, teams ain't looking to get rid of. You ain't gonna be able to, or you can't afford. But they need to figure out Carlo.
Before you, that's a great point, Chris. But before you move on, it's 1,003 people in here. I feel like we kind of just gotta acknowledge that. You dig? Like, yo, that's insane, man. Shout out to y'all again, bro. The phone lines is open, man. Tap in if you want to refute what Chris said, or if you want to agree or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, Chris. Let me ask you this, because you wasn't here for the beginning of the show. Do you think Herb Jones can make first team all defense again this year?
Yeah.
Good, bro. Because 5 was heat. I'm gonna take to you. 5 was heat. Whole show.
They gotta win though. Like that's the thing. That's the caveat. That's the caveat. The only way. Yeah. They gotta win 45. They gotta win at least 45 games.
Yeah. Who hating now?
What y'all think about PV? Where does PV get his minutes?
Birmingham.
Is PV elder statesman?
I like him, Chad. I like it. I like his game.
I like PV games. I like PV game.
He gonna ski mask somebody minutes.
5, I'm with you, dog.
So
I'm with you.
I said
he made an image and likeness of her, but he got more offense. Like he got that dog.
Just call that man NIL. Like it's probable, dog. Like cat that can. I think he has an NBA build, right? Can finish in transition. I think he wants to guard. Yo.
Is that
true?
Is that K-Shot?
That's Michael Peavy.
Is that?
No, I'm playing. That's True Life.
That's True Life.
Oh, True Life. Oh,
that's True Life.
That is True Life. I'm like that K-Shot. Yeah, that definitely.
We're good. We're going. You were saying, fine.
Oh no. I just think a dude like that wants to guard, wants to play. Knows how to play, went to an institution that's known for putting out NBA style players. So he gonna ski mask somebody minutes. We just waiting to see. It seems like we got somebody in the chat though.
That's Preacher
on
Man.
The line.
Preacher Man back, man. Why you got the clock?
Oh shit, put him back on.
Preacher Man, you back? What's good?
What's happening, brother?
Yeah, man. I just had to come question you brothers about this question here. Do you think they can get 15 and 10 from the center position. If they do, they're going to be a top 5 team.
Now, you asking that collectively?
Yeah, combined.
Yeah, that's what I mean collectively.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If they get 15 points, 10 rebounds a game from the center position, I see them being a 5th or 6th team.
I mean, I think Looney alone will get you at least 11 out of rebounds.
11 boards, right?
A walking screen and a walking rebound. So I mean, he giving you like at least. I mean, I guess it depends. See, I don't know. So Looney's script pretty much since he's entered the NBA fits what Willie likes to do with his centers anyway, playing roughly about 20 minutes a game. So, I mean, my question though, what I'm trying to figure out is that how are you managing the minutes between, like when Queen comes back, how do you manage the minutes between Queen, Messi, and Looney with the way traditionally Willie like to run these rotations? You haven't seen 4 possible like real threats of front court players. I don't think in this era, right? I mean, who maybe? I mean, I'm trying to think. If you don't count Zion, it's typically been 2, maybe 3, but they always been looking for a third big man. So how's it gonna look when you got possibly 4 center/power forwards that all have actual reasonings or gripes to have rotation minutes?
Man, I think just based on Troy Weaver, how Troy Weaver has Joe Dumars' ear and his affinity for front court players, I really think you're going to see Queen kind of at the 4, or Messi at the 4. I think one of those guys is going to be at the 4. And I think you're going to have a front court rotation. That's why I'm just not 100% sure about the starting lineup, just because I'm like, man, you got Carlo who should get minutes, Messi who definitely should get minutes, Queen who should get minutes when he comes back, and Looney who you already know gonna get some minutes. So it's like,
so what's that? What's that, Chad? That's minimum. Like, how many minutes y'all think Carlo should get a game or will get a game?
I think she about 15.
Start the year.
And I'll be honest with y'all, I think it's right around there, Chaz. But dog, he better take advantage of these minutes.
He got a ball. He got a ball.
He got a ball, dog.
Yeah, he got a ball.
Because if he don't, like, it's wrecked.
So that's like 80 minutes right there. Yeah, Carlo. Between them 4, that's close to 80 minutes minimum.
Shout out to OG that came on. I do think, let's say 15 and 10, right? I don't think that's enough to guarantee a top 5 spot. Truthfully. Like,
I agree.
It's just not going to be enough against really good teams. And truth be told, the Pelicans have an affinity of losing the bad teams. So I just want to see what style of basketball they're going to play. Because if it's the same thing as last year, then Zion's going to be dealing with a crowded paint again. So, like, you're going to have to switch up something. It's going to have some movement, and you got to involve him. And if it's the same old, just roll the ball out there, go get me 30, it ain't going to last long.
I think Messi going to get you at least 10 points on his own.
Oh, hold on. We got Prospect in the building again.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out, though.
Oh, the Prospect, man.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Prospect, what's good?
Yeah, man, everybody acting shy, so I had to spin a block.
No, you good.
Man,
but look, peep this out. This is what I'm saying. They got enough front court players, right? But the thing is gonna boil down to is the mixing and matching of playing which 2 together. Like, we can't have Zion and Messi out there together. That's where the problem gonna occur. Like, when you play Zion, you gonna most likely have to put Carlo out there with him. When you play Messi and Looney, you know what I'm saying? You could go with Trey, Herb. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so are you saying Carlo should start?
It don't matter. Long as the majority of Carlo minutes is with Zion on the floor, I feel like it could work. I feel like it could work. Either Zion gonna have to be on the floor with Carlo or Jordan Poole. I would say DeJounte, but DeJounte probably won't play. If he do play, it ain't gonna be till after All-Star break.
Prospect. Prospect, let me ask you something, bro. You think, like, let's say one of the issues I think about when you put Zion and Misi on the floor is that you have to. There are at that point non-negotiables that you have to play with them. Like, right? It's not like you got a bunch of sharpshooters. So if Jordan Hawk is still on your roster, it's almost like he got to be out there, right? Because you need minimum 2 shooters, and you would like to have 3 out there. But we don't know how them lineups are like how effective those lineups are gonna look just to make Zion and Misi minutes work. You know what I'm saying? So like, but it's not just with them, not just with those two. You could say maybe not Zion and Looney, because I think Looney does some things off ball that could benefit Zion, setting screens, setting stuff like that. But even if you say Queen and Zion to be for starters, if we don't know how that's gonna look for when it comes to spacing, do you think that's going to be a problem for them, that they do have these type of bigs that don't 100% give them flexibility? Does that put more pressure on a Carlo to where Five says earlier, Carlo has to take advantage of his minutes right away? Like he doesn't have room to get off to a slow start.
Yeah, it do put pressure on him. It actually does, but I feel like it's gonna boil down to who he on the court with, because I'm actually like real interested in seeing like Carlo and Queen on the floor at the same time. I want to see how that looks. Like, put Carlo and Queen out there, let Zion go to the bench, get a rest. Put like Trey, you put Trey, Jordan Poole, probably Jose. You know what I'm saying? But I really want to see what Queen and Carlo gonna look like together. Misi, I feel like I know what Misi gonna do. I just don't really want to see Misi on the floor with Zion, because he's gonna be in the way, clogging up the paint. You know what I'm saying? Misi ain't really learned how to go in and out. You know what I'm saying? In and out the paint. Pause. Queen don't know how to get out. I mean, not Queen. Misi still learning like some of the fundamentals, and it's so obvious. Like he got some God-given talent, but he's still learning the game mentally.
Hold on now, Prospect. I think people sleeping on my dog.
Who that?
Well, how many twists and turns sent both Conde Kelly and Jordan Sacco wrong way?
Well, it just starts with the initial drive, letting him get to that right hand.
Because I knew somebody was gonna hate on my partner, so I had. Let me run it back, bro.
Well, how many twists and turns sent both Conde Kelly and Jordan Sacco wrong way?
That's a good finish. That's a good finish.
My dog made a uncontested paint close shot. I didn't know. Missy, if you in here, dog, come on, bro. Come on. Just make the easy ones to catch the ball, bro. You're gonna make millions of dollars.
He should be in here. I forgot he used to be popping in here sometime.
Appreciate your Prospect. Let's get Cole in the building. We can get to these we could get to these chats.
Yeah, I got that dude autograph too.
That's crazy.
DJ Banger?
Yeah.
What's good, Cole?
What's wrong with you, Chaz?
Man, it's all good, man. Who TikTok you going on, bro? What you talking about?
Oh no, my old lady. We was on the phone. You heard me? She was like, "I'm finna get on live." So I was like, "I'm finna joke y'all, and then I'm gonna go joke up."
Okay, for sure.
I appreciate you pulling up as always. What's good, partner?
Say, look, I ain't gonna lie. I have missed a lot of the show, so look, y'all just ask me the questions and I'm gonna answer.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I like this. All right, rapid fire. Here we go. Does Herb Jones make all defensive team again?
Yeah, for sure.
No caveat, no nothing. You just gonna be like, yeah.
What, first team? What do you mean first team?
First team.
See, it's like 50-50, but he gonna make it.
Okay.
All right.
He gonna make
it. Is Herb Jones gonna average more than 12 points a game this year?
Is Willie Green the coach? How long Willie gonna be the coach?
Hey, Five said that don't matter.
Don't matter no more. He got paid. Cole.
Man, if that boy tell you, hey, just stand in the corner, what you gonna do?
I make more money than you. I don't gotta listen to you no more.
Man, look,
you got a point.
You can stand in the corner.
Average more than 12. If he averaged 12.5, that's more than 12. So I'm gonna say yeah.
Who benefit more from Herb being in the game, Zion or Trey?
I'm gonna say Zion, because I feel like Trey give more effort on defense. Zion ain't really no good defender, so he need Herb.
Okay.
Well, you be listening, boy, right?
All right.
Bro.
And is that what we missed? Any question we missed?
For her, I don't think so.
Oh, Trey is rated a 50 in ball handling on NBA 2K. How you feel about that?
I feel like 2K gotta see me. Like whoever ran what that boy name, Ronnie, tell that boy I want my one.
Ronnie 2K.
Yeah.
I want my one with Ronnie. Man. No
Gotta give my dog his fair one.
Man, appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it, coach.
Appreciate you, big
All right,
homie.
fool.
All right, dog.
All right, man.
Man, what that was that added Ronnie that one time? He caved under pressure. He's like, I'm gonna change that right now.
Yeah, Ronnie. No more. I'm sorry.
You know, Corey.
I was just talking amongst my friends.
Yeah.
I mean,
at the bar.
It's 1,066 people here, man. That's crazy in itself. But man, we're gonna get to these groups. I mean these chats, and then we're gonna get out of here.
Get to the group chat.
Yeah, group chat.
We've been potting too long, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Michael Morgan, man. Michael Morgan said, "What's good, fellas? What's poppin',
Good,
Mike?
Mike.
What's up, Mike? Appreciate you, big dog. The 2-piece.
Jalen said Herb has had one season shooting above average from 3. I bet on him being around 33% this year.
That's low.
That is low.
Kayla Lewis, what's up, Kayla? Kayla said, I think Herb can take the next step, but in a Willie Green.
But maybe not in the Willie Green.
Oh, okay. Because sometimes I can't read. I don't.
Oh, you good. Caleb, if you imply that not in Willie Green's coaching system, then we agree on that. It's just
what's the next step, y'all?
Oh, you missed that. That was a great question.
Hey,
we asked that question.
And apparently asking Herb to score 15, 5, and 5 is just too much.
He said 16 initially.
No, we just said we compare it to Derek White, and then Chaz said Josh Hart, and to try to meet somewhere in the middle.
Chris, I'm gonna give you a rundown of the whole show. Chaz and 5 said Josh Hart was better than Herb, and they said
I don't know that.
I already knew.
I
already knew you about to lie.
No, I mean, no, they didn't say that. They didn't say that.
But like Chris, I think to Caleb's point, I think it's about controlling the things you can control. Herb can control what he does in the weight room, and he can control his rebounding effort. And I think those two things, which could help change the dynamic of the team as well.
I like that. I like that thought. Okay.
Oh, my bad. Let me see. Let me get these super chats out the way. Shout out to I'm gonna just call you E, bro.
Yeah. Appreciate you, big
Shout out to E, man. E with the 19 piece.
Shout out to E. Shout out to E.
Shout out to Smorgasbord Sheboygan. Yeah, we went over that. What 2K overalls would y'all give these players? So, Chris, you wasn't here for this part. Zion was an overall 89. Do you agree with that? Or you think that's
Yeah. He don't deserve. He only deserved to be a 90 when he get to the playoffs, or if he play over 50 games. Until then, 89.
Jordan Poole at 83.
Yeah.
Trey Murphy's at 82.
I think Trey and Jordan should be similar. I think they both should be 83s, but okay.
Wow.
After you said that aloud again, Lito, I'm a little shocked Zion at 89. Now I'm thinking about it.
89?
Because that seemed, I ain't gonna lie, that seemed a little high, though. Like, just for a dude who never not talent-wise, but it's like,
say, bro.
I mean, that's true.
I remember David West being an all-star and barely cracking like 80 overall.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like, at this point, it is, bro.
Yeah. Let's get to the rest of these chats, man. Black Preacher Man, Zion is a force on his own. Trey is the one who needs to play off of others. That might change this year, Preacher Man. That might change this year.
What you got,
Can be true, big dog. Two things can be true on that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Zion is a force. But also, Trey has to be able to score without Zion and play off of others. So,
what you saw, Lito?
Hold on.
Oh,
Jesse.
Ooh,
Jesse. That's that Mexican money, though.
Yeah,
That's all right.
Appreciate you,
Well,
Jesse.
that's the peso. I take it. You take it. We take it.
Appreciate you, Jesse.
Yeah.
Take the peso.
Whatever currency you got.
Yeah.
We'll get an exchange.
Silver dollar.
Again. Preacher man said only weakness they have is scoring from the center position. They have scoring guards and scoring forwards.
Also I think if you let's say it's gonna be Messi and Carlo, honestly, like when you consider like them rim running, you know what I'm saying, and getting offensive rebounds, putbacks, and things like that, cleaning up the glass. Messi is one of the better offensive rebounders in the league. So I think that's something you take into consideration as well, creating more scoring opportunities.
Yep.
Hey, this ain't fair, Jalen. That ain't fair. That ain't fair, dog.
Hey, fair.
Hey, dog, look, I ain't gonna lie, dog. He ain't the only one.
60 once.
Dog, Luka had 50 on him in like 3 quarters. And I ain't even trying to do that to her, bro. I think that like Herb is like an elite. You know how we talk about connectors on the offensive side of the floor?
Yeah.
Like Herb's like he's like an electrician on the defensive side of the floor. Like that's what he is. He's an elite connector on that side. But he can step in and lock down some guys every now and then. He can step in and create turnovers. But his best attribute is his ability to connect an entire defense. And I think that's people don't, when you think about defenders, it can't always just be about how much they take away the ball or how many people they shut down.
Hey man, Herb has been compared to an electrician and Turk in one episode.
And offensive lineman.
I'm gonna be the bigger person.
Damn. How you feel about the Turk Herb?
Yeah, how you feel about that?
I mean, man, like current Turk?
No.
Post prison, post prison or pre-prison
Turk.
Hot boy Turk.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit, bro. Like Turk. I think people sleep on Turk, bro. People sleep on Turk. He like he was always last, bro. You know what I'm saying, in the group. But Turk got like if we talking about Turk got some verses, bro, and not even just like crazy shit, bro. Like you know, Tuesdays and Thursdays, Turk got the best verse.
See,
you know what I'm saying.
Now let me say this because this is gonna clarify it. You don't want to see a Herb Jones led team, just like you don't want to hear a solo Turk album.
Yeah,
right? But you put a little hot sauce on your food here and there, like
he a hot boy. He a hot boy, like for real.
All right, okay, all right.
Wait.
Leo, this is a very disrespectful.
Leo, hold on, bro. He had the best verse on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
He said that ain't enough.
That bit, dog. Cold too.
Come on, son.
2 of the hottest days in the week. They are ransing and hanging in UPT.
He was in his hot boy career. He probably like 3 for 25. So yeah, he could have.
He smoked the ball and blocking.
He was cold on that. He was cold on that.
Blocking that? Why you blocking the
first verse? Every day, all day. All we do is get our grind on.
What Turk did to you? I know you got a story, bro.
All right.
I don't got. I tell you, if you want a story, I'll tell you this. I got thrown out of a dance at Xavier Prep with Wayne and Turk when back in
with Wayne and Turk.
Yeah, we wasn't together, but we just happened to be in the same. A lot was happening, but anyways, we all got thrown out together, man.
Bro,
as a group,
Turk was almost. This is why I say at one time I was almost on Empire. Turk was almost on the Bling Bling single, the real single, not the. I could have done without his verse on the album version. I could have done without it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But imagine Turk on the radio version instead of Wayne. No. Pull up in that expedition. Like, nah, you can't take that off. But shout out to Turk, man. Turk has some.
Shout out to Turk, man. Man, listen, man. It's almost been 2 hours. Hour 45 minutes, man. Still 1,000 people in here, brother. We appreciate y'all. Pull up on Sunday. Like, subscribe, comment.
We got F. We got one more person to build. My bad.
Oh, my bad. FIMC right there, partner. F was good.
Turk.
F you in here?
He said, Turk, that's you.
Yeah. All right, Turk. We out, y'all. Peace.
He said, "Hi, T."
I don't understand why the famous people be doing that, bro. Like y'all.